I'm Dr.V.UMAMAHESWARI, Associate Professor of English from A.D.M. College for Women, Nagapattinam. Let us see a short story in a group translated by Takashi Kojima. It was a Japanese short story written by Akutagawa Rinosuke. Let us see about the author, Akutagawa Rinosuke. Akutagawa Rinosuke was a Japanese writer. He was born on 1st March 1892 at Kyobashi-ku in Tokyo in Japan. He is regarded as the father of the Japanese short story. His notable works are In a Groove, Rashomon, and Hana. He had a vague sense of anxiety about his own future. He breathed his last on 24th July 1927 at the age of 25, which is a very young age. By taking an overdose of guitar, he committed suicide for having so much anxiety in his life. Let us see about the story in short. In a Groove is a Japanese story. It was written in 1921. It is a world famous classic literature. It deals with the murder of a 26-year-old man named Takiro. His wife was Masago. There are 4 testimonies given to a high police commissioner who is investigating the mysterious death. That is, the policeman who is going to investigate the death of Takiro. The first testimony is given by the woodcutter. The second one by the Buddhist priest. The third one is given by the policeman. And the fourth one is given by the young woman's mother, who is a mother of Masago, wife of Takiro. She breaks down because her daughter Masago has gone with a murdered man. She has no idea about her whereabouts. Masago has escaped. After the death of Takiro, it remains a mystery till the end how Takiro has met his end. It was a very suspicious one, the death of Takiro. Let us see the characters involved in the short story. In a Groove, the first one is Takiro, who is murdered. Takiro is a 26-year-old young man. He is stabbed by a knife on his chest and found dead in the bamboo grove. The story came from where he was stabbed to death in a grove. It's a place where he was stabbed to death. He wears a pale blue dress at the time of his death. He is a kind man and he has no enemies at all. Masago, she is the wife of Takiro. Masago is a beautiful young woman, wife of Takiro. She is raped by Tajo Maru, who loves to have Masago. She escapes into the forest and confesses her version of events at a temple. She wants to escape from the hand of Tajo Maru, but it was not happened. She was seduced by Tajo Maru. The main character is the magistrate who is going to investigate the murder of Takiro. He is a high police commissioner. The magistrate is the judicial authority in Kyoto. He plays an important role in investigating the murder of Takiro. The woodcutter, he is one of the testimony. The woodcutter is the first testimony to the magistrate. He says that he has seen Takero's body in the bamboo grove. He makes it clear in his statement that someone has stabbed him on his chest. The next one is the Buddhist priest. The traveling Buddhist priest says that he has seen Takiro, Masago, and he has the previous day that both of them, Takiro and Masago, were going in the house. He laments over the death of Takiro. After hearing the death of Takiro, he laments and says that he saw them the day before. They both went in house. Policeman. The policeman is the third testimony in Takero's murder. He says that Tajomaru is responsible for the murder of Takiro. Tajomaru is a notorious criminal. He has raped Masago and killed Takiro. He wanted to enjoy the beauty of Masago, so only he raped her. He confesses his guilt to the magistrate. Masago's mother, she is the mother-in-law of Takiro. Masago's mother is the fourth testimony. She grieves over the death of her son-in-law, Takiro, and breaks down for the safety of her missing daughter, Masago. The spirit of Takiro, that is, after the death of Takiro, the spirit of Takiro came. The spirit of Takiro says that he has taken Masago's dagger and stabbed himself. He further says that an unidentified character withdraws the knife from his wounded chest. It was said by the spirit of Takiro, he doesn't know who took the knife from his body. Let us see the detailed story of In a Groove. In a Groove by Akutagawa Rinosuke is a Japanese short story translated in English by Takashi Kojima. It is a dramatic monologue. That is, dramatic monologue is a single person telling about the story. The whole story revolves around the murder of a young man named Takiro. He is the hero of the story. There were 4 testimonies given to High Police Commissioner where he investigated them regarding the murder of the young man Takiro. The woodcutter was the first testimony and he admitted the truth. He said that he had found the body in a grove, that is where there are more bamboo trees are grown. In between the bamboo grove, the dead body was found. It was about 150 meters away from the Yamashina stage road. The body was lying flat on its back, dressed in a bluish silk kimono and a wrinkled headdress of the Kyoto style. It was dressed in a Japanese style. He was stabbed by someone on his chest. The fallen bamboo leaves were stained with blood. The stained blood was it was not wet, it was dry. From this, it shows that he had been beaten some more times ago. There was a rope and cord found near the dead body. The rope, that is, it says that the Takiro was tied by the person who murdered him, he tied him with a rope. It showed clearly that the man might have made a battle with his opponent before he was murdered. The second testimony was given by the traveling Buddhist priest to the High Police Commissioner. He said that the man came the previous day with a woman accompanying him on the horseback. He was walking toward Sekiyama. The woman was wearing a lilac-colored shoe A scarf was hanging from her head and it hid her face. Moreover, the man was armed with a sword, bow, and arrows. That is Takiro. Finally, he said that his words were inadequate to express his sympathy for him. The third testimony was given by a policeman. He said to the High Police Commissioner that he had arrested a brigand by name Tajo Maru. He was groaning on the bridge at Awataga Chief in the early hours of the previous night. He was wearing a blue silk kimono and carried a large plain sword with a bow and arrows. The bow and arrows looked like the ones owned by the dead man. He suspected that Tajomaru must be the murderer. The fourth testimony was given by an old woman. She is the mother of Masago and mother-in-law of Takiro. She plainly told the High Police Commissioner that the dead man was none other than her son-in-law. He had married her daughter, Masago. Both of them left for Wakasa the previous day with Yaha. They both went. Their journey ended in a sad state. The sad state means that Takiro was dead and Masago was alive. She was worried of her daughter's safety. She did not know the whereabouts of her daughter, Masaga. She was crying about her daughter. Where is she? What was she doing? And all. Tajomaru made his confession. He said that he had killed Takiro, but not the woman. He said that she escaped. He acted like a traveling companion and took them to a mountainside to take out the buried treasure. He told a lie that the treasures were buried under the cedars. Suddenly, he took a rope and tied the root of a cedar. So, he wanted to enjoy with Masago. So, he wanted to tie Takiro to enjoy Masago. When she caught sight of her husband, she drew a small sword. Tajomaru managed to strike down her small sword without drawing his own. The most spirited woman is weaponless, that is Masago, and defenseless at the present moment. She had no other way to escape from Tajomaru, so he seduced her. He made use of the opportunity and raped Masago. She ran into the forest to safeguard her life. Finally, she reached the bamboo grove and looked at her husband's eyes. She escaped and looked at her husband's eyes. Beneath the cold contempt in his eyes, it was filled with hatred, shame, grief, and anger. Takiro looked Masago in a shame, grief, anger way. She wanted to commit suicide along with her husband. Why means she was seduced by Masago. She was seduced. So she wanted to commit suicide along with her husband, but she failed in her attempt. Tajomaru took Takiro's weapons and rode Masago's horse until he was caught by the policeman. So now, with the weapon of Takiro, Tajomaru escaped. While escaping, he was caught by the policeman. The final testimony was unbelievable and it was given by Takiro's spirit. Later, the spirit of Takiro spoke. He was shocked by the betrayal of Masago. She asked the bandit to kill her husband. The exhausted Takiro took Masago's dagger and killed himself. The blood was flowing out slowly. when he watched the sunset over the grove. At that moment, an unidentified character walked up to him and withdrew the knife. In the dead body of the hero, it was done. The characters presented contradictory testimonies, and the readers were left without a clear idea of how Takehiro met his end. The author left the end to the readers. From the story, we did not know what's the end of the story. The writer wanted the readers to decide the fate of Takehiro. Thank you.